I'm going to give that excuse a go. So here we go, guys. We're on to number 5 on the list. It's also her first time in Champaign with us, so let's welcome her well to Amy Watson.
What's up? Champaign. Thank you guys for having me out. I'm Amy Watson. Last year was a great year for me. I actually started doing comedy last year, so that was exciting. So super fun. I also got married last year. Sorry about that. But one thing that was great about that is we were finally able, after so many years, to make it Facebook official. Oh my gosh, you do not know the level of commitment that you feel when all your friends and family have seen you posted on Facebook. Facebook really has helped. I think technology is great, because you can get things done a lot more efficiently. There is not an easier way to wish someone a happy birthday than on Facebook. One and done. One and done, folks. It works out really well unless you forget somebody's birthday and then you got to hear about it or they post something about you. But technology can be a bad thing if you have ADD. Does anybody out there have ADD? Yeah, I knew there were some of you. It's not good because Facebook is bad enough, but then I have Netflix, and I did not realize how many shows I missed out on the first time. And there's not just one season, there's like 8. So I've got to get going. I finished Sons of Anarchy, moving on to which one was it? House of Cards. I got to start that. Somebody got me hooked on Scandal. I'm really confused. I'm all over the place with that. But now, in addition to those things, one of my friends got me hooked on Trivia Crack. Oh my God. From the makers of Real Crack, it's Trivia Crack. Oh my gosh. Like, being married, this is like one of the biggest fights we've had, is seriously Trivia Crack. I've got to get that deleted off my phone soon. But, the one thing about technology that's great is in 2 seconds and 2 words, you can prove almost anyone wrong. Google it. Google it. How many flights of stairs you think the Empire State Building has? Google it. You say 100, I say less. Oh, 86. Guess who was wrong? Not me. But it does help in fights. Anybody in a relationship, maybe not married, out there in a relationship, Google it can shut down a relationship. Shut down a fight anyway, hopefully not the relationship, though, depending on what you might find, could shut down everything. That's important, ladies and gentlemen. But one thing about posting my Facebook status is that a lot of my friends didn't know I was a lesbian. Most of you didn't know that as well. Because what they tell me is, I'm the straightest looking lesbian they know. I presume them to mean this as a compliment. But they just haven't seen all of my friends, and I'm like, that just makes me feel bad, because all of my other friends do not look like straight-looking lesbians. They will jump out in a crowd. But I'm happy that Illinois passed same-sex marriage, so I could marry my partner of 18 years. She has put up with my sarcasm for 18 years. And I'm a communications major, got my degree in communications. You'd think that would make me better at relationships. No. It just makes me know that what I do is called passive-aggressive sarcasm. That I do a lot of things, and I manipulate people with my communication skills. But couples all fight, doesn't matter if you are gay or straight, right? One thing that's very common is where you are when that fight breaks out is going to determine a lot about how that fight goes. If you're in the car, one of you is driving, one of you is overly observing, the other one's driving. Those fights usually end with one of you very, very angrily looking out the window. The other one cranks up the radio because this conversation is over. Anybody go camping? Outdoors, have fun? This is great, it's kind of like you're home away from home. You're in a tent, though. Those are canvas walls, and people can hear you if you're fighting inside of that. If you're out at a bar, you try to, we're going to go over here. No one can hear us fight over here. You step away from the crowd, right? You do that whisper fighting. I am super mad that you bought that girl at the bar a beer. I was standing right behind you and you didn't see me. Everyone can hear you. Your friends, they all have their backs to you, but one of them is watching. And she's going to report back to everyone else. Thank you guys. I'm Amy Watson.
Hey, Amy Watson, everybody. All right, guys. Here we go. We're just halfway through this shindig.